All right, folks, what is going on? This is episode 314 of the First and Frame Rate Show. I am VF Baller, and today I just want to be, just want to be straight up with you guys for your Fridays. Hopefully you made it to Friday in one piece, no issues, no problems, no worries. I hope everything is going well. Everything is going well on my end, and it's just been a wild 15 days. And we just been going when it comes to this Atlanta Falcons stuff. We've been going when it, not so much of the Georgia Southern stuff. I'm still a little excited about that. But now I want to take this weekend myself is just to take a break. I want to take a break from this whole situation that's been going on with Atlanta Falcons. That doesn't mean I'm not going to be making content. That doesn't mean I'm not going to be in the know of what's going on. But I am going to take a step back to just reset what's been going on and focus on what we have as a team now, especially in Atlanta. Because in Atlanta, it's going to be a whole bunch of changes now because our quarterback is different. When your quarterback is different, you have a different quarterback, the makeup of the team is different. There's not going to be the same type of, team that we saw. That the quarterback is the leader. And I want to talk about the reason behind soaking in and taking in the change and why I think it's healthy to just stop for a minute and just put things on pause and focus on what's going to happen starting next season. I think this is a good time to start that. If this is your first time here, welcome. This is the First and Frame Rate Show. I'm VF Baller. I talk about Georgia Southern and Atlanta Falcons football. Just had an episode talking about the Georgia Southern coaching staff. They had a press conference about spring practice. And if you're into Georgia Southern football, I highly advise you to check that out. A lot of information was there, and I gave you my summary of every coach that spoke. You can also find me on Google, Anchor, Spotify, Apple, and Stitcher. And if you want to listen to the podcast side of things, and if you want to donate, you can hit any of the links down below. And if you find it in your heart to do so. All right, let's continue the conversation. Me personally, this weekend, I'm just gonna, detach myself just for the next maybe 24 to 48 hours, basically this weekend. Now, that doesn't mean I'm not going to be in the know. That doesn't mean I'm going to just not respond to certain things or the case may be. I just feel like when I see something happening, I'm not going to respond right away. I'm going to just see it for what it is, process it, and think about it on Sunday night, Monday morning. You know what I mean? It's especially probably Sunday night, because that's when I really start doing the next episode of the podcast. So I'm just not going to react and jump to anything, because there are so many times I will, personally, I will get little bent out of shape on certain things I see when it comes to the team or whatever, or either one of these teams. And I know that I need to fall back a little bit, doing content, doing this podcast all the time. I love it. Don't get me wrong. I think it's one of the best things I've created, in a long time. But I know that this is something that I have to step back from. And you as a fan and you as a listener, I highly advise you to do the same. Sometimes, sports can take over our lives. Sometimes sports can be a little bit of everything in our lives. And it doesn't mean that I'm saying that I'm giving you any advice to just get away from it and don't worry about it. I'm just saying, just take a little precaution when it comes to what's been going on with the Atlanta Falcons, because it's just been a lot. I don't think a lot of people realize how much this stuff can consume your day-to-day operations. I feel that it's healthy because it does render real good dialogue amongst people, good, bad, or indifferent. But at the same time, I feel like you're doing yourself a disservice because you're pulling yourself away from other things. Now, if you have a balance of this stuff, kudos to you. I think that it's phenomenal that you have that balance. But for me, I know I don't have that balance as much as I want to, because I'm always worrying about the next set of content I'm going to make. I also have another YouTube channel where you can see in the background where all my games are, and all the other stuff. I have a lot of stuff going on. Then I still deal with, I ain't gonna say deal, but I still be with my family and stuff. So I know, like, with everything that has happened, even with breaking news that may be coming up, and I don't have insight or anything, but there's a possibility anything can happen. I feel like I need to fall back at least for a couple of days and just let it happen and give my response a little bit later than usual. And I think if you are a fan or whatever, or you're a fan of the team, I feel like sometimes it just is healthy to do that. It's healthy. Like sometimes I mean, I love my Falcons so much, and a lot of people think I'm crazy because people like to tag it the poverty franchise, and you guys are losers and this, that, and the third. Well, all right, whatever. I know that we're a good team. I know that we have been a good team. I still think the team that we have, I feel like our team is good. I just feel like there's other teams that's just going to be better. And I recognize it. I understand that. But we still have to go out there and compete. And I'm going to, give my scenarios and give my thoughts and opinions on any way that I feel like this team can win games. But I know that there's sometimes where I can do too much of that. And I know I need to take a break for at least a day. Or I may need to pull away from it for at least 12 hours. But this weekend, I'm probably going to take my time to probably just wait until like late Sunday afternoon and actually get into whatever that has happened. Like I said, I may throw some tweets out there here and there, let you know how I, just to pass on information. But I don't think I'm gonna get into it as much. I think we all need to take that time to just fall back, and that's what I'm going to be doing. It's just healthy at the end of the day. For the most part, I do understand all the moves that has been made with Atlanta. I really like the moves that has been made with Georgia Southern, but I know that I can't let myself continuously be looking into the next big thing. Some people do this for a living and they do it, at a high level, but even those people, you don't really see them on the internet like certain days. You may see some. I mean, I know like right now with free agency and the draft and all the stuff going on, it seems like they're always around. But there's at least one day that you may not see somebody on social media that's really prominent and spreading information. I mean, and I know for the past 10, 15 days, I haven't done that. And I need to do that. I've done it before. And I just wanted to spread this to you guys and let you guys know, like, hey, it's okay to do that because I've done it before, and I know this is a really good time to do it now because, man, I mean, you got to think about it from the Calvin Ridley situation to Deshaun Watson to Matt Ryan getting traded, the press conference, and then I flip it, and it's no shade to Georgia Southern, but Georgia Southern had a lot of information come out too. So it was a lot for me to like really process. Not even just just make a episode out of it. No, it was a lot of stuff going on. I've been very high. I've been very, very high on tweeting for the past 2 weeks because there's a lot of information out there, and it's not like you're run of the mill free agent signings this go around. There's been a lot of trades been going on. There's a lot of things been going on. A lot of turnover. A lot of new faces in the Falcons organization. It's a lot of new faces at Georgia Southern as well. So it's just been a lot, and I know like at the end of the day, I know I need to take heed and fall back a little bit. And if you're not that invested into these teams, I advise you to do the same. At least take a day. Take a half a day. And I'm not telling you to do anything else, like, go spend time with your family. I'm pretty sure everybody does that. I mean, I know you guys do that. But it's just, I feel that we need to just interrupt that time right now and just say, hey, I'm going to look into doing this, this, and this. And that's okay. And that's okay. I feel like that's very healthy, and I feel like that is something that we all could use. But before I close, because I'm already almost at the 10-minute mark. I usually do 20 minutes, but I know this is going to be a little bit shorter because I'm just passing on a message. I really want to see what the Falcons are going to do when it comes to this quarterback situation, because it looks like they're going after a quarterback. I've been saying this for a while now. Ever since the press conference, I've been saying it all day. And, I ain't gonna say it for a while, but I know I've been saying it since the press conference came. They're already in Cincinnati. Yeah, they talking. I saw a picture of Terry Fontenot talking to Sauce Gardner, I don't think they're going to. I will be shocked if they go after him now after picking up Casey Hayward. If they get Sauce Gardner at number 8, I'll be like, wow. But I think they went to go see Ritter. And I think they're going to go see Pickett. I think they're going to see Willis. And if they haven't already, I think they're going to see the guy from Ole Miss. Oh, man, I forgot his name that quick. I talked about him last episode. But I think they're going to go see all these quarterbacks. And I won't be surprised if, they may like 2 of them. So if one goes to the Panthers, the other one's coming to Atlanta. Because the Panthers need a quarterback at 6, and we need a quarterback at 8. Or maybe they just go and, they want to shop around and see what's out there and go with Mario Mariota go with him for 1 year and then drafting the quarterback in 2023. You just never know. The one thing I do want to do, and I will do this at a later time, I may do this on the next episode, I'm not sure. I really want to look into this Mario Mariota thing. Yeah, this Mariota thing. Marcus Mariota. I'll keep calling Mario Mariota. Marcus Mariota thing. I want to really look into the Mariota situation. There it's a possibility that he could resurrect his career and have about a good 4 or 5 seasons. Just something to think about. But I think we're in the market for a quarterback seriously at this point. I think they want the quarterback that they want. I think they want the quarterback that they can instill their philosophy into and use his talent to be successful. They already said they want to win championships. And one of the ways to win championships is get a quarterback that's really good, put him on a rookie contract, and get everybody else around him very, very good. Next year, we're going to have like $100 million in cap space. And I believe Terry Fontenot in the way that he drafts, I think we're going to be fine if he's at the helm with that much money. So I think it's going to be a really, really cool situation at the end of the day. But after everything that has happened, definitely want to fall back this weekend. Take some time. Because there's one of the reasons why I don't really do episodes on Saturday and Sunday is because of stuff like this. It could get overwhelming, especially for me, because I already do a lot outside of this podcast. I actually have a second YouTube channel, so where I do gaming and stuff. So, it's a lot on my plate, and I know I'm going to take a break. I just encourage you to do the same. I don't know if that's up your alley. I don't know if there's something that you want to do, but just at least consider it, because just getting some of this stuff off your mind, especially when nothing is happening at the moment, it does help. I think this weekend is going to be pretty quiet for the Atlanta Falcons. I think they made enough noise for the week, and there's nothing else they really need to be saying right now. And I think it's good for them because now they can focus on whatever they want to do as far as the draft. I mean, they already focused on it. They're already traveling to these schools to see some of these players for their pro day. So for the most part, they're already past this. They already passed what they wanted to do with Matt Ryan and everything. It's just really disheartening to really know that they actually wanted to get rid of him day one. That was wild. I didn't expect that. But I really feel that it'll be healthy. If one person takes that advice, I think it'll be healthy just to fall back and let things play out for a weekend or two. That's what I'm going to do. I'll be back on Sunday night recording this podcast for Monday morning. And I think that'll be a really good idea for everybody. That's just me. I'm not going to keep you guys up here much longer. I wanted this to be a shorter podcast than usual. I want you guys to enjoy your Friday. And this is basically, where I'm standing at for this Friday. I'm going to fall back for the rest of the day. I'm definitely going to fall back on Saturday. And I'm definitely going to get back with you guys on Sunday. I'm going to get back to making content on Sunday. So probably Sunday night, Monday morning, I'll have the podcast up for you guys. So episode 315 will be up and available. And we can recap everything that has happened over the weekend. And at the same time, I'll be able to fall back and process. So I'm going to get out of here. I'm up at about the 15-minute mark. This is right where I wanted to be. Thank you guys. If you guys really like this content, hit the like button, share this podcast, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'm also on Rumble. If you want to check me out on Rumble, YouTube and Rumble. If you want to listen to the audio side of these things, of this podcast, I'm on Anchor, Spotify, Stitcher, Apple, and Google. You can go ahead and check me out on all those platforms. Give me a high star rating on the star chart over there. I prefer 5 stars. I think I did a pretty good job. But if I didn't do a good job, give me a lower rating and let me know. Give me some feedback in the feedback section. And if I really did a good job, you can go ahead and look at any of those links down at the bottom and see if you want to donate. I also have a Patreon where I do extra episodes every Sunday as well. So like I said, I keep a lot on my plate. That's why I'm going to take a break for a day or two. Hope you guys do the same. All right, y'all. I will see you guys on Monday morning. And for the Patreon members, Sunday afternoon. All right, y'all. Y'all take it easy. Y'all be blessed. Peace.